Fine, I don't care. Just do it. Work now, encoder. Oh, this is live. Cool. I'm live now. Awesome. Oh wow. Kind of cool.
The momentum is steady. The path is clear. Mission executed.
Awesome. So make sure it's working. Awesome. Everything's working now, so we're good to go. All right. See Firefox on there. Yes, we're going to start with a couple of videos first. Not that for now. Actually, can will work a lot better, that's for sure. Firefox, where you at? Nope, Firefox does not show up that way.
You
Okay.
can't find something?
Not a big deal. Not a big deal, guys. We don't care. We don't give a fuck. I'm do so I can start smoking a little bit. I got my dab, a little seahorse for my dabs here. So, all right, now. If I do a window capture, it gets kind of stupid sometimes. That's the problem.
We do close
Really?
eventually, you know.
Interesting. I'll put that on here. Sorry, guys, I'm lost in tweaking shit here. Shouldn't be doing that right now. I like doing window capture because I'm resetting my windows. Sometimes it crashes OBS. I don't know why that is, but whoops. Firefox not showing up.
I decided I.
Fuck. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool.
Wasn't gonna play Path.
Alright, just talkative tribe. Path of Exile 2 made me quit PoE 1. Let's see what he's got to say about this.
I decided I wasn't gonna play Path of Exile 1 this league, and there are a couple reasons for that. And I decided to sit down and really think about why I'm not playing this game that I've loved since 2019. The first time I sat down to play Path of Exile 1, I said, "Oh my goodness!" Tomorrow night, I'm getting on. I'm gonna play for a couple of hours.
Seahorse here.
The quests I was doing.
It looks
Went
like
to college the next day.
Seahorse.
Got home from college. Sat down at 9 p.m.
Kind of almost looks like one.
Played.
Not
looked
counting
over
that part.
at the clock, and
there we
it
go.
was 6 a.m.
Oh no!
I literally
the actual
have never
seahorse
had that
we're using.
happen before. Played Dota 2, Guild Wars
Sativia
2, Dungeons and Dragons Online,
right
Age of Mythology, Diablo 2. Nothing had grasped me like the first Path of Exile when I was 21 years old. Sitting in my apartment.
First Path of Exile game. My brothers got me to play it with them. They want me to try play online with them. I was on my PlayStation actually. PlayStation 4. Never played with them before. Last real ARPG I played, which was getting close to that, but it's kind of a little different, was the first Diablo. I didn't play Diablo 2. I haven't played Diablo 3 yet. So, yeah, I even played it one night. I really liked it. I was going through a divorce and shit. So I don't have time to be doing a bunch of other shit. Oh, come on now. There we go. I don't have time to be doing a bunch of other shit. So I just never got around playing it. And then recently I tried playing it, but I was busy with other stuff. But Path of Exile 2 is coming out. I'm like, I'm all over that shit. Wow. Wow, I think sweat. Let me get a coffee refill. We'll come back and watch this. 1 second. Sweat my ass off, guys. All right, back to this now. Whew. I'm sweating my ass off.
Alone, ready to just try out a new game. I knew nothing about this game, no guides, no tutorials. I just went in, played, loved it. I was a witch, and I just took what came. I had no idea what I was doing. I had an absolute blast. So why am I not playing Path of Exile 1 this particular
Not enough time.
I distilled it down to 4 core reasons. I want to see if this resonates with you guys in chat. Because obviously, you know, Path of Exile 2 stream. A lot of you guys might not be playing Path of Exile 1. If you aren't because of one of these reasons, let me know. Or a different one. Just let me know in the chat, you guys. So I'm going to save the biggest one for last. And I think it may mirror the reason of a lot of you guys.
Dad? So the game's so close. The game's so close, I bet.
It's just too close to the Path of Exile 2 release for me.
They're just too close to games.
Absolute
too close to each other.
to grinding your games for releasing within schedule. But Path of Exile 2 0.5 patch came out on May 29th. That means that 3.29 came out less than 2 months after that. Okay? That is a lot of ARPG blasting. I know this is the dream for a lot of people, but after playing like 100 hours in this Path of Exile 2 League, I don't know, I couldn't fathom going from one ARPG to the next. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking, oh, well, I want to go from PoE 2 to PoE 1 to Last Epoch to Diablo 4 for a day. To Torchlight Infinite, to Grim Dawn expansion, back to PoE 2. I know, it'd be nice. I
can't do all that.
Cycle through it. And you really like this season-based mentality. But I feel like I'd burn out if I play all these different ARPGs at once. So I think I see myself as picking the best from the bunch. And I do think the best for me personally is Path of Exile 2. And what feeds into this is my second reason. Path of Exile 2 and Path of Exile 1 are very, very similar games at this point, guys. I'm not kidding. If just try this out. Go to Twitch after this stream. Don't leave my stream to do this. Go to Twitch and turn on a Path of Exile 1 endgame stream. Tell me that if you watch Fubgun blasting in PoE 2 and Fubgun blasting in PoE 1, that game doesn't look almost identical. The big differentiating factor is in the campaign, I think. Because I think in Path of Exile 1, you start zooming pretty quick in the campaign. I say midway through Act 1, once you got Quicksilver, once you got one movement ability, you start zooming through everything, right? Blowing up and stuff.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone, and it replaces 3 different chargers. So
it's been a lot of fun. My monk, my girlfriend, I've been playing offline. Been having a lot of fun with that. We're kicking ass, actually. Kicking fucking ass.
Anything USB Type-C. It's probably the most useful.
Path of Exile 2, the ramp is a little bit different, but the games are so similar in terms of the play style. I can't go from blasting 100 hours in one game to then playing a very similar game, and I think that contributes to
they are pretty similar.
RPG burnout. My boss, you guys know my boss, he plays Path of Exile 2. Isn't that very lucky for me? He's never played Path of Exile 1 before. He got into Path of Exile 2 with 0.1. He has become, and he's okay with me saying this, an absolute degenerate gamer. All right? This guy makes as much currency as some of the top blasters. He found X the Farmer X when X the Farmer only had his first zero to mirror video out. He watches Fubgun, he watches Rutu, he watches Jungrone. These are he watches all these guys, right? And he told me today, you know, I was watching some PoE 1 streams, you know, just to see what it's like. And I know basically what's going on. It almost looks like identical games at this point. And I've only ever played Path of Exile 2. I've never touched Path of Exile 1. And these look like they are similar games. I know exactly what this guy's doing, what he's farming for. A lot of the unique items are very similar between the two games. And I
can kind of see that.
With them. I feel
I
like
can see that. I mean,
they're too similar for me to just keep going back. I feel like if they would have went in diverging paths, I probably would have been playing 3.29 if it weren't for these last 2 reasons, okay? Reason number 3, I think I'm getting a little old. I just have less time to dedicate to the games. And like I said, I'm going to choose the one that is best for me, especially when the releases are so close together. And I really don't want to burn myself out. But I'm also getting old, so my body is failing me. And I think this is actually, I'd put the other totals, a sum of 50%.
I want to feel my comment here. I watched this part of the video yesterday. I remember watching this.
And then this last thing is the other 50% of why I'm not playing this Path of Exile 1 League. Because I haven't actually told many people this, but I gave in and I tried the league out. Not on launch day, but on day 2. I was alone at home those days. I didn't play PoE 1 on launch day. Me of 5 years ago would have called blasphemy, but it's true. Logged on day 2 and I gave it 15 minutes and I logged out. And the biggest reason why I'm not playing is because there's no WASD.
That's funny.
I am not being facetious. This is totally real. There are
I can't use WASD. My hand's too hurt for that.
I didn't
way too hurt for that
how
shit.
bad it was until I swapped back to maining a game where you use WASD, because I played Guild Wars 2 for the longest time, Dungeons and Dragons Online. I played, and these games are MMOs and they have WASD movement. That's not click to move.
I'm used to click to move.
Even Dota 2, which I played 7,000 hours of,
Yay.
I didn't use my mouse to move my character. I had hotkeys to move my character, so I wasn't hurting my wrist that much. And I was much younger when I was absolutely fiending Dota 2. I remember the past 2 leagues I played Path of Exile 1, I started getting wrist pain. I'm 29 years old. Started getting legitimate wrist pain when I played. I played less than 2 weeks of Mirage. I played a lot of Mirage. I played like 30 hours or 35 hours in 2 weeks. I got 36 challenges, but my wrist was so painful. I have no wrist pain playing Path of Exile 2
I do.
at all. And it's because of WASD. If you're a Path of Exile 2 only gamer and you're wondering what the heck are you talking about, in Path of Exile 1, it is click to move.
All right.
Okay? You click to move
my
your
nose
character.
again. Getting high, get me
click
my
to
nose
pick
run
up
too.
items, you click to sort your inventory. You have to click on, you spam a lot of currency, so you're constantly
Give me
clicking.
one second. Again. It started happening. I started getting older. Realize coming back in here, I see where that top comment says "unk." I can relate to that so much, guys. What can I say? It's part of life, man. With age comes wisdom. You can see my face. Wisdom's growing in a lot, can't you? Could put my gray beard on over there. Just have a big old gray beard. Like, hey, what's up, guys? My name's Old Azul. That's my name, Azul Online.
Clicking and clicking. You use this hand so much more than in Path of Exile 2, and it has a wear on you, a physical wear on me at least. And maybe I'm weak. Okay, I
there we go. There's my comment. 4 day here, and I'm all but forced to use a controller.
I'm healthy, but it literally a game gave me pain. Okay, and I'm not even joking. I was already starting to feel it in like 15 minutes. Okay, and then the other part of that is it feels so much clunkier than WASD. It takes some getting used to, and I bet if I just push through it, I would be fine. But it just feels so much worse. They need to do the
sort out hot swapping.
It just feels antiquated.
Because I want to use a mouse and keyboard for like inventory management. The controller though for gameplay.
People, especially a lot of people who played PoE 2 first, tried PoE 1, right? And even some people who played PoE 1 loved it like me, and then went to PoE 2 and tried to go back to PoE 1. It's hard to get used to.
I like WSD because you can like aim, specifically move. It's just much better. But my hands already hurt. I haven't even started doing anything today.
This is not.
Look at this shit.
Okay. And so I say, GGG. I think it's already too far gone on the whole.
Keep them separate.
Games being too similar. I think they're just gonna be very similar at the end of the day. I think that the league release cadence, you know, if I would have it my way, I might swap that up a little bit. I know that's definitely controversial, but hey, if I was emperor of ARPGs, I would probably have the releases be a little bit further apart. That's just me. But I do know, grinding your games, if you add WASD to Path of Exile 1, I think a heck of a lot more people are going to try it. And I might even pick it back up again. Because it might be like a comfort.
I'm sure they'll probably add it eventually.
I go back to Dungeons & Dragons Online pretty commonly. I'm playing it right now with my brother. That's like my comfort game. I bet that would be the comfort game for a lot of people if it was non-painful to play. And I know Path of Exile 1 is making strides in that direction. They just made an excellent change to do with sockets and colors of sockets. That was beautiful. I think WSD is still the biggest bang for your buck change that you can make. And I know that you said the animations are a big deal and you got to redo all the rigs to make this happen. Diablo 4 did it in a season. Last Epoch did it in a season. Rigs be damned. I would just implement it. I would just shoot it in. You ship 75% baked league mechanics sometimes, and you know, sometimes maybe loot's a little broken. It looks like damage calculations might be off. Maybe that's just streamers, maybe that's just Reddit. I don't know. I would ship it. Who cares about the animations? I would implement just the way. I know that you can't move while attacking, but just being able to move with WASD, I think would do wonders. And I know there's
read the comments, guys,
and hacks, and somebody was talking about me getting a foot pedal.
Foot pedal.
No,
kind of cool.
No, I think just adding WASD would be a mega win, and it's hard to go back. In fact, I can't go back, and Path of Exile 2 is the reason I'm done with PoE 1 right now. That's just the truth. I'll probably give it a go in 3.30 after ExileCon, because you always do. I gave in. I told myself I wasn't even going to log in to 3.29. I did. I only lasted 15 minutes. And that's not a long time. 15 minutes is not long, you guys. That was not a...
Okay.
That was... Okay. So that's it. That's why...
That's it. That's it. You, Zach. Not what I wanted. I don't want YouTube to be trying to ding me here. All right, I need to find music that's not gonna be a copyright strike. I'm going to be on YouTube. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So, look at that. Come on. Wait. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay. Second. One last time here. Okay, enough of that. Sorry. Got lost in something. It happens. It happens. Let's see. Music. What is this Rumbot playlist? 'Cause I've used them before. This will work. That's the music I want, but it'll work. There we go. Now, character setup here. That's what I want there. Don't really know how to bring. I don't use the mouse and keyboard often. It's kind of hard to. There we go. Character. That's what I want. Skills. That's what I want. There we go. Let's see what this looks like here real quick. Nice. Very nice. All right, maxed out in intelligence. Here's what we're gonna do. There's some maintenance to do here, guys. All right.
How can I advise you?
Oh, might break for lunch soon.
We change a lot of the stuff out because a lot of stuff's older anyway. I'm just kind of looking as we go through. I want us to get rid of something that might be important. All right.
Hail.
What can I do for you?
Kind of cool looking. Interesting.
Can't find something? I can order most things in. You
Kind
know.
of cool. That. Oh, we have a recorder.
I'll melt it
Just
down.
in case.
Find a use.
All right, now.
Go make some legends.
I'll probably get rid of WASD while I'm doing this. I don't use my keyboard and mouse to move around, or the keyboard to move around here. Let's see. Input. There we go. It's easier.
Anything catch your eye? What can I
There's
do?
an easier way to
for
do
less
all this. I wish there was. Not you.
The finest available. I think I can find a buyer for that.
Too fancy. All right, cool.
Fair enough. Come back anytime.
Do for now. Do I even have any? This was a secondary corrupted one for now, I guess. Come back to that shit later. Right now.
How can I advise?
Identify my shit, bitch.
Cryptocurrency investing, when approached
Damage.
with a long-term perspective, can be a powerful way to build wealth while supporting an emerging technology that has the potential to reshape modern society. However, it requires a disciplined strategy, sensible allocation of
Nobody cares about
resources,
the commercial.
and a deep understanding of the market's potential and risks. This guide focuses on building a sustainable
What the
and
fuck is that doing in the middle of this playlist?
cryptocurrency investment
Literally in the middle of the music playlist. Wow. Okay. Well. One thing I want to put over here, I think it was that. Things there. Okay. Now, salvage bench.
Well met.
Disenchant, that's a problem. I would disenchant, I wouldn't have to
What
go
can I
back and
do
forth
for
so
Hale?
often, but that's okay.
What are you interested in? Oh, the marvel of commerce.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I then.
I think it's red. I'm starting out. I assume I don't know what it is. Start with.
What have you learned?
Pausing between this shit. Damn. A lot of fucking damage. Even that. One damage too. Okay, yeah. They're just gonna keep the crossbow because that's badass. What was it? I'm kind of curious. 50. All right, let's see now. What's in there? This is ridiculous, guys.
What can I do? Let's deal. The finest available. Good day. Until next time.
So much shit, so little time. Now, two stackers. Identify items. It's so exciting, guys. I know it's super exciting. Nice chill start to the morning, though. That's what I was doing for.
Welcome. Hail.
Not too bad there. Not anything I'm going to use though. Still not too bad though.
What are you in? It's always nice doing business with you. Done.
Shit, man.
Bye then.
Curse of having all this inventory space, man. I shove shit in there like I'll take care of it later, then I have to do this. Do it to myself. Do it all to myself though. My own fault.
Go on.
Rihanna, you're a pain in my
What
ass.
have you learned?
Okay. Nothing worth freaking out about. Yep, nothing important. Nothing important.
What can I do? Let's deal.
Tell my all-nighters starting to catch up to me, guys. I'm getting tired now, finally. I'm gonna be tired later. Unfortunately, I try to go to bed at a decent time last night, so I had a good night's sleep, so I'd have a good sleep schedule today. But that's just not how it seems to be going for me. So whatever.
Marvel of commerce.
Whatever.
Do come again.
Greetings.
Keeping. Nice evasion there, shit. Good spirit? Okay, I might just keep that for now. Just for now. Oh, let's see. I'm worth writing home about, looks like, so. Disenchant this bitch.
Welcome. Hail.
Alright.
The finest. It's always nice doing business with you.
No, I'm sure.
Good day.
A lot of
Come
business
again.
just today. Just today alone, we've done a lot of business. Anything that's not identified, I'm starting with.
How can I be of aid?
Same as before, dude. Identify my ship for me. Damn. Yeah, but anyway, don't matter, so.
Here for a deal.
Just disenchant. Hey, thanks for the follow. How you doing this morning? How was life treating you? Oh, shit. I'm gonna do that. That. It's not really that many rules. I'm basically just tired of people coming in and following me just to advertise their graphic services or whatever services. It's just, it gets old, that's all. It gets really old. But yeah, I'm doing alright myself too. Just there playing some games. Didn't sleep last night. Been up all night. I'm tired. Yeah, it's annoying. People are coming and want their Discord information and all they want to do is advertise. It's like, I don't even want, I don't know.
Here for a deal.
If you ever stream, you'd know. I don't know if you ever stream or not, but if you do, you'd know. It's just tired of fighting with it all the time. So people still do it, but at least I say it up front. So, all right, let's see. Enchant items.
Hail.
It's not a enchant. That's gonna be a buy or sell.
Here for a deal.